Oh, well, today's temperature is simply exceptional. In fact, today is a record-breaking temperature. We are chilling today at 487 degrees, my friends. It's a really cool day. But you know what would make this day even more cool? If our great leader Donald Trump would show us some more snippets of his press conference. It would be even more amazing if our great leader. Oh. Today's weather is simply exceptional. It's in fact a record-breaking temperature. Today's temperature is 487 degrees. What? That was a shot of a talking head, which is a picture of somebody talking directly to a camera. Unfortunately, that shot of Donald Trump, our great supreme leader, was only a soundbite, which lasts 10 seconds at most. These types of shots usually aren't that interesting, but when you show a picture of the great leader Donald Trump himself, it's absolutely stunning. Just look at.
Aren't you supposed to be the weatherman?
Oh, right. Well, as you can see right here, the weather is simply exceptional today. Since it's a record-breaking temperature, we are chilling here at -87 degrees Celsius, which would make. My name is Ching Chong, and I am. What the hell, editor? You gotta change the caption. Much better. Today, I am in the latest source of newsworthy action. Donald Trump's press conference in New York City. Wherever Trump is, the latest beat of news follows. Our great Supreme Lord Donald Trump has allowed us to catch a few snippets of his cherished press conference. Great leader Trump has given us a few trial balloons to see how the public will react to his wonderful and gracious speech. That was a shot of a talking head, which is a picture of people talking directly to a camera. Unfortunately, that shot was only a soundbite, which lasts only 10 seconds at most. These types of shots usually aren't that interesting, but when you show a picture of the great leader himself, it's absolutely amazing. Look at how somebody.
Okay, y'all go.
Hello. Oh, go.
Go.
Sorry. I can't hear the beat.
I already heard it. Go.
Freaking go. What do you think about Mr. Trump?
Do you mean God?
There's only one God.
There's only one president.
Oh my God. To you, Charlie. Those that invest money towards an effort are called policy entrepreneurs, and they are a driving force in policymaking. Since the entrepreneurs are using their money, they don't want that money to go to waste. They use press conferences, press releases, or use reporters to tell their stories. The media is a gigantic form of a linkage institution between people and policymakers. Back to you. Okay. Thanks, Charlie. All governments have a political agenda. Interest groups, political parties, politicians, and the big man himself, DJ Trump, all have a political agenda. Healthcare, education, employment rate, and immigration are all subjects of interest. If you're concerned about any of these issues, Election Day just passed and you'll have to wait till next year. So cold.
I thought you said you could take one.
With the rise of television broadcasting also came the rise of political individualism. Candidates can now run for office mostly on their own by appealing to people directly. Individual voters can see candidates for themselves and have less need for social groups or political parties. This also means that candidates need to always put their best foot forward, which doesn't always happen.
You'll have to excuse my partner. She's stupid. And that's all for tonight. And I'm Ben Foxy.
And I'm Cheryl Ann Nicholson. Thanks for tuning in.
And remember, don't just have a great night. Have an average night.
Oh, wait. With the rise of television...
Okay, we're moving on. Why is it recording? You'll have to excuse my partner. It's her time of the month.
With the rise of television broadcasting also came the rise of political individualism. Candidates can now run for office mostly on their own by appealing to people directly. Individual voters can see candidates for themselves and have less need for social groups or political parties. This also means that candidates need to always put their best foot forward, which doesn't always happen.
You'll have to excuse my partner. She's stupid. Well, that'll do us here tonight, folks. I'm Ben Foxy.
And I'm Sherilyn Nicholson. Thanks for tuning in.
Nope, we
Are
gotta
you
be
gonna? The rise of television broadcasting also came the rise of political individualism. Candidates can now run for office mostly on their own by appealing to people directly. Individual voters can see candidates for themselves and have less need for social groups or political parties. This also means that candidates need to always...
It was going really well. I saw him out of the corner of my eye laughing.
And then you
Frick.
started laughing.
What an
Thanks for
inspirational...
that, Ching Chong. Hopefully we won't have to suffer through that again. Political agenda seems to be the talk of the town these days. The media now focuses more on what seems entertaining rather than what is important.
This has called for some to criticize the news and call to questioning reporters' ethics.
Speaking of ethics, we now go to... Ben, what's his name?
Yeah, I don't remember. He's new.
The new guy at wherever he is for more.
Oh, that was
His name is Chong Ching. I take offense to
Yo,
that.
let's watch that. What an
Thanks for
inspiring...
that, Ching Chong. Hopefully we'll have to suffer through that again.
Wow. That was inspirational.
Thanks for that, Ching Chong. Hopefully we won't have to suffer through that again. Political agenda seems to be the talk of the town these days. The media now focuses more on what seems entertaining rather than what is important.
Do I say something?
Yeah! Read the script, Frankie. So I underlined your name.
Wait.
You're
Okay, let's do it again. Sorry.
He wasn't on the right page. What are you doing? The internet has made it increasingly easier for people to publicly oppose the president through things such as chat rooms and scheduled rallies. With the increasing development of technology, more people have stopped reading printed media and are converting to electronic media. Mr. Trump is scheduled to fly to Utah in December to shrink the Bears Ears and Grand Staircase Escalante National Monuments, and have faced a lot of backlash, as he should.
Just like you should get back on topic. With all of the new forms of media, the news has had a bigger influence in politics than ever before. This has resulted in the changing definition of what some consider actual news. Now to our weatherman, Ching Chong, for more. Good evening. I'm super attractive anchorman Ben Foxy.
And I'm Sherilyn Nicholson.
And this is your Channel 7 News.
The president is getting frustrated trying to get his message out. Fewer and fewer people are tuning into his media events.
The ever-growing mass media has made it difficult for politicians such as the president to get their message out to the public. It has forced them to choreograph how they spread their influence throughout the country. Earlier today, the president held a press conference expressing his concern. China. Good evening. I'm super attractive anchorman. Shut up.